In this video, we're talking about specific nutrition strategies and routines that you can implement to drastically improve your sleep quality so you can wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go.
Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focus on doing it better. You just be doing the same.
Five more minutes. I wasn't asleep at all. Not even close. First, let's just note that sleep is a very, very complex thing, and some of these strategies that I'm about to give you may or may not have research behind them. But these are all things that I've tried in my own life that have drastically improved my sleep quality, so I hope that you can try them out, see what works for you, and hopefully that your sleep will improve as well. Number one is a magnesium supplement, and specifically, this is the one that I've been using. About a month ago, this kind of just showed up on our doorstep. It's a long story, but it was brought by a stork. It's better than bringing a baby. That would have been really bad. Probably had made me sleep worse. Anyway, this supplement is really nice for helping you to relax. When you mix it with hot water, you'll see that it fizzes up, which means that a chemical reaction is happening, probably a reduction oxidation reaction. But what this supplement does is really relaxes you. Let me tell you, when you take it, you'll see the difference. You just start to feel so relaxed. Number two, kiwis. What? Yeah, kiwis. So the research is actually pretty bad, I would say, and there's not a lot of supporting evidence behind it, but pretty much the thought process is that kiwis have serotonin, and serotonin has huge implications in our sleep and our sleep quality. Another thought is that kiwis have folate, and folate may also have implications with our sleep. Now, the important thing here is that kiwis, they taste good, so it's no harm, no foul, even if it doesn't work. And in reality, a kiwi is a great substitute for a dessert. They're sweet and delicious, just like that ice cream you may have. They don't taste like ice cream. Trust me, they definitely don't. If you have a kiwi instead of a super sugary dessert, then that may improve your sleep quality as well. So number three is fish, especially those fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, tuna, sardines. These things are really high in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, and they're also high in vitamin D. Vitamin D, as well as the omega-3 fatty acids, have been shown to have implications in creating serotonin, which, as we talked about before, helps regulate your sleep patterns. Eating these things on a regular basis, not necessarily right before you go to bed, may help you improve your sleep quality. The next one is cherries and tart cherry juice. Both of these things have been found to have natural levels of melatonin in it. And if you've ever heard of improving your sleep quality by taking melatonin tablets, this is the same thing, except it has a little bit less, which could actually go a lot farther. If you've ever taken melatonin and waken up the next morning really groggy, that's because you are dysregulating your sleep patterns through taking exogenous, meaning out of the body, sources of melatonin. Now, taking cherries and tart cherry juice may actually help because it's a low amount of melatonin. Next important consideration is caffeine. I know we've all heard it before, but it's been shown in the literature and research over and over again. The closer you have caffeine to bed, the harder it makes it to sleep. And let me be hypocritical here for a second and say we should all try to reduce the amount of caffeine we drink per day. Now, personally, I drink a lot, and that's probably why I have some trouble sleeping some days. But I try to keep it before about 4 p.m. at the latest, and that's if I have a late night, if I'm closing at work, or if I have to stay up late studying. Even my pre-workout, I take Mr. Hyde, which probably isn't the best thing for you, but it has 400 milligrams of caffeine. For a point of reference, a common cup of coffee has somewhere between 70 and 100 milligrams of caffeine. Of course, if you're unwilling to give up caffeine or even just reduce your intake, using the other strategies in this video may help you, but caffeine seems to be one of the biggest inhibitors of sleep, so consider it carefully when you're making further decisions on your sleep quality. So let's briefly talk about sugar in the context of sleep. If you haven't watched my video, Sugar and How It Works, go check it out because it will help you understand this portion of this video a little bit better. Pretty much, if you have sugar before you go to bed, you may get a high spike in blood glucose, meaning your blood sugar. This may make you feel super energized. Have you ever eaten a lot of candy and gotten a sugar rush? Yeah, well, this is the same thing. So let's even take this a step further. If you've ever had a lot of sugar throughout the day, you may have felt your energy go up and down like a roller coaster. At points feeling super energized and some points feeling really dragged out and tired. Well, when you consume sugar, you get a lot of these spikes in energy and these down lows. And throughout the day, that'll really mess with your energy. So as always, this is my little plug on eating healthy. I encourage you to eat less of those highly processed foods with a lot of added sugar, salt, and fat, and add in more whole, non-processed foods that come from nature that you take into your kitchen and make yourself into delicious meals. And if you gotta have a little sugar in the day, maybe it's best to have it a little bit earlier than right before you go to bed. Say right after dinner or maybe earlier in the day, if that's socially acceptable. This next one is my favorite solution to improving your sleep quality: tea. For a while I used peppermint tea, which really doesn't have any research behind it, but it does have methanol in it, which tends to give you a relaxed type of feeling. Now, another one I've tried, and actually I just tried last night, was chamomile tea. Chamomile has actually been shown to have sedative effects, and let me tell you, when you drink it, you're definitely gonna notice it. And personally, tea isn't really my favorite thing to drink, especially the chamomile tea. I don't find it the most delicious flavor, but the relaxing effects, I think, make it completely worth it. Now, be careful. Make sure that when you buy your tea, that it says herbal tea on it and that it's caffeine free, because as we talked about before, having caffeine before bed is really gonna mess with your sleep. And my final solution, exercise. If you burn a ton of energy throughout the day, whether it's resistance training, maybe you're doing some cardio that day, you're playing outside with some friends, or maybe you're playing fetch with your dog, all that exercise is gonna burn a lot of energy and you're gonna feel very tired at the end of the day when you've had a day like that. Alright, before we finish up this video, I wanna pose a question to you. What do you do to help you fall asleep better at night? Whether that's through something you eat or drink, or if it's something that you just do, like a routine or some kind of strategy. Put it below in the comments and help your other friends out. Okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope that this helps so that you can sleep better, awaken more refreshed, and you can go out there, you can spread love, spread joy, help others, become a better person, reach your goals, do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Hey, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. On this channel, I post videos about nutrition, fitness, and how to live a healthy, happy, and fun life in the easiest way possible. Thank you for watching.